First off, we have push-ups. Now for beginners, I would recommend you doing 10 reps with 4 sets. If you want nice triceps popping out of your short sleeve shirts, make sure you do push-ups. As you can see right here, I'm flexing my triceps, and that's because I did the work. And if you want the same results, or if you want better results, make sure you do push-ups every single day. Don't try to go too hard, and make sure you get a good rest in between. So push-ups are a great workout for triceps. Next up, we have wide push-ups. Wide push-ups are a great variation to narrow push-ups because when you're doing wide push-ups, you're working a lot of shoulders. And I know lots of guys, they want nice bulging shoulders. So if you want those nice shoulders, I'm telling you, wide push-ups is the key. I'll recommend you doing 3 to 5 reps and 5 sets if you're a beginner. And make sure you're doing these reps. Next up, we have planche leans. Now, if you're a beginner, I would recommend you holding the planche lean for about 3 to 5 seconds. And when you want to work on planche leans, make sure you have the right technique. If you want nice arms, as you can see right here, with veins, make sure you do planche leans. If you can't do it for 3 to 5 seconds, try to hold it for a split second, then get out the position. Like I said, make sure you work on your technique. I'm currently working on a planche, so I make sure my technique is on point when I'm working on the planche lean. And I know you guys want those straight arms planche in the future. So if you want that, make sure your technique is on point. So make sure your arms are straight. Right, if you're strong enough to hold a tuck planche, I'll recommend you holding it for about 3 to 5 seconds. All right, next up we have pull-ups. If you're a beginner, I would recommend you doing 10 pull-ups with 4 sets. Now, when you're working pull-ups, you're doing a lot of back work and a lot of bicep work. And when I first started calisthenics, pull-ups was probably one of my favorite workouts. I used to do pull-ups every single day. It got to a point when my muscles were just fatigued from doing all those pull-ups. As you can see from the video, my back and my biceps are doing all the work. So if you want to see the same results, make sure you do those pull-ups. Next up for back, we have prone cobras. When I first started calisthenics, prone cobras was my #1 back workout. I used to do these every single day. They work a lot of your top part of your back, and if you want to see those back gains, make sure you do prone cobras. Next up, we have Supermans. Along with prone cobras, I'll recommend you doing 4 sets with 20 reps. And make sure you rest in between because you may feel like they don't hurt as much, but when you're done, I'm telling you, you will feel that pump. Next up, we have the plank. Man, the plank is by far the best ab exercise there is. I am telling you this, I am speaking from experience and from results. A lot of people, they sleep on the plank. They don't understand the benefits that the plank has. I'm telling you, working on the plank will get your abs shredded. And people, they sleep on it because it's a static hold, but they don't realize that the plank not only helps you get abs, but it helps with your balance, it helps you control your center of gravity, and it makes you a better athlete overall. So if you're an athlete and you want to have more control, I'll recommend you doing a plank. As you can see right here, I'm doing a side plank, and I hold the plank for about 1 minute and the side plank for about 30 seconds. And I would recommend you doing these for about 4 sets, and make sure you get a good rest in between. Next up for abs, we have scissors. Scissors are a great lower ab workout that you can add on to your routine. If you're a beginner, I would recommend you doing 30 scissors for 4 sets. And I'm telling you, it's really hard to find lower ab workouts. So if you want to work on those lower abs, I'm telling you, scissors is the way to go. Next up for abs, we have the alternating ab crunch. The alternating ab crunch is one of the best workouts that you can do to work those upper abs. If you're a beginner, I would recommend you doing 30 reps for 4 sets. And even before calisthenics took over my life, the alternating ab crunch was my #1 ab workout. If you want to see great results with your abs, I would recommend you doing the alternating ab crunch. Next up on the list, we have legs. Now for legs, we're going to go for the powerhouse of all leg workouts, and that's the squat. The squat is the number one workout. The squat is a powerhouse for all leg workouts. Even bodybuilders, they know squats is the powerhouse of all workouts. So if you're watching this video right now and you want those nice quads, those nice hamstrings, go ahead and start working on those squats. Calf raises. Now, calves are a very interesting group of muscles, and that's because you're either genetically gifted with great calves or you're not. Unfortunately, I am not gifted with great calves, so I have to work on my calves every single day. But if you want to have your calves pop out, I know you guys don't want chicken legs. I would recommend you doing 50 reps for 4 sets of calf raises. And I know that may seem like a lot, but calves are a very strong group of muscles. So you have to get the work in to make sure they pop out of those legs. Next up, we have handstand kick-ups. If you're a beginner to this, I would recommend you doing about 15 handstand kick-ups. And the reason is so you can start doing those handstand push-ups. I know you guys want to do handstand push-ups. So first off, in order to do a handstand push-up, you have to learn how to handstand. So start working on those handstand kicks.